Yes, it's time for your final news update of the day. Up next is Catalyst will bring you the best of alternative sort of music tonight. And throughout the week, Catalyst is on from 6 to 8. Up now is your news.
Good evening, here's a roundup of today's news. David Cameron has refused to set up a fresh inquiry into the Culture Secretary Jeremy Hunt's handling of News Corp's failed bid for B-Sky-B. Ed Miliband's repeated his calls for an independent investigation, but the PM says the Leveson inquiry must be allowed to deal with the matter first. David Cameron says that doesn't mean he won't take further action if it's needed.
If new evidence emerges from the Leveson's inquiry that the ministerial code has been broken, I will either seek the advice of Sir Alex Allen or take action directly.
A number of people in northwestern Syria have been killed after 2 suicide bombings. The blast happened in the city of Idlib, with some reports saying around 20 people have died. The UN is continuing to develop a peace plan for the country. Leicester City Council are setting out new rules to stop so-called chuggers in the streets. The charity volunteers have sparked complaints from residents and shopkeepers alike for their hard-sell tactics. The council hopes to gain permission from the government to restrict how many of the workers are on the high street at any one time. A pollution monitoring system invented at the University of Leicester will be tested at the Olympics. The system can monitor the air right across the city, rather than from one fixed point, which is how current systems work. In sport, athletes who've previously been banned for taking drugs will be allowed to represent Britain at the London Olympics. The British Olympic Association has been ordered to scrap its bylaw, banning former cheats for life. The Court of Arbitration for Sport says it's illegal. BOA Chairman Lord Moynihan has confirmed they'll accept the ruling.
Athletes such as David Miller and Dwayne Chambers will be eligible for formal selection to Team G for the Olympic Games. So long as they meet the eligibility criteria, they will be selected to Team GB.
And Leicester City has found a new 17-year-old star after their weekend victory against Leeds. Winning goal scorer Harry Pagneto became the 5th youngest player to score in the club's history. The weather staying dry overnight with rain moving in tomorrow and a high of 11 degrees in Leicester. For the latest, you can follow us on Twitter at Demon FM News. And that's all for the Demon FM Newsroom today. Tune in at 8 AM tomorrow for a full news update.